On October 12, 2025, the polls locked, ballots cast, yet the heart of Cameroon stood far from calm. Incumbent Paul Biya, aged 92 and in power since 1982, was declared winner with 53.66% of the vote. His main rival, Issa Churuma Bakari, claimed 35.19% and declared himself victorious before the results.
From the polling station and verifying the representation on the ground, it is obvious that we have secured a landslide victory surpassing 50% of the ballot cast.
Chaos followed. Protests erupted in Douala, Yaoundé and Garoua, met with forces obviously. According to United Nations sources, at least 48 civilians were killed by security forces. Cameroon now teeters between hushes, streets and the rage of the voiceless. In 1884, Cameroon fell under German rule. Its people forced into labor to build plantations and railway for foreign profit. After Germany's defeat in 1916, the land was split between Britain and France, birthing a nation divided by language and law. Leaders like Robert Noble rose in 1950s, demanding freedom, and were silenced in blood. By 1960, Amadou Ahidjo led French Cameroon into independence. Yet, the scars of partition still shapes the nation's fractured identity today. The Constitutional Council of Cameroon, born from the 1996 Constitution but truly active only in 2018, stands as the nation's final arbitrage in matters of law and legitimacy. It is the body that decides who truly wins or loses the nation's elections. Led by Clement Atangana, a longtime ally of the regime, which happens to be Paul Biya's uncle. The council is composed mostly of presidential appointees. In theory, it guards democracy. In practice, many see it as the guardian of power. Its ruling echoes the will of the state more than the will and the voice of the people. The Cameroonian post-election crisis of 2025 spiraled from accusation of massive fraud and the silencing of opposition voices. The Constitutional Council upheld Paul Biya's victory, dismissing all complaints while protesters cried foul. The BBC reporters widespread irregularities and heavy-handed crackdown by security forces. Streets turned into battlefield, while citizens demand transparency and justice. What began as a vote has become a struggle for truth. A nation questioning whether its democracy still speaks for its people. In November 1982, following Amadou Ahidjo's sudden resignation, Paul Biya, then Prime Minister, quietly rose to Cameroon's highest office. By 1984, he survived a fair coup and consolidated control. His rule, marked by calm, heroic and firm authority, would evolve into one of Africa's longest and most enduring presidencies, while his main opposition, Issa Churuma, born in 1948, first emerged as Minister of Transport under President Paul Biya in 1992. Later serving as Minister of Communication from 2009 to 2018, once a loyal voice of the regime, he broke away to form the Front for the National Salvation of Cameroon in 2007, rising as a bold opposition figure by 2025.
J'appelle toutes les institutions, toutes les autorités administratives, tous les responsables à ne pas se rendre ennemis du peuple qu'ils sont censés servir.
After the 12 October 2025 election in Cameroon, Issa Churuma Bakari rejected the official declaration of victory for Paul Biya, citing manipulation and injustice. On the 31st of October, he announced a 3-day ghost town protest to begin from the 3rd to the 5th of November, urging citizens to stay home, close shops and suspend activities in the north and other positions strongholds like Garoua and Maroua.
I therefore call on you from Monday, November 3, Wednesday, November 5, to observe ghost towns. Let the entire country come to a standstill.
Streets emptied, markets closed, and transports ground to a halt. Chiroma also claimed that loyalist soldiers escorted him to safety after his home in Garoua was surrounded. Meanwhile, the government condemns the protest as an insurrection, threat to public order, and launched detention of activists in key cities. The country now stands in the tense pause. Its silence in the streets speaks volume. When Issa Chiroma Bakari called for a 3-day ghost town from the 3rd to the 5th of November 2025, the nation responded in a remarkable show of silence defiance. Across cities from Yaoundé to Douala, Garoua to Maroua, streets emptied, shops shuttered, and the transport slowed to the crawl. Observers estimated that around 80% of the population respected the shutdown, turning cities into hutches, corridors of protest. The silence spoke louder than slogans of marches, a testament to a people unified in grievance and determination, quietly asserting their demand for transparency and justice, while the government watched, uneasy, as everyday life grew to deliberate halt. 80% of Cameroonians staying home cast a long shadow over the official result. It raises a question that echoes through every empty street and shuttered market. Did the people truly vote President Paul Biya? Or is their loyalty quietly aligning with Issa Chiroma? Beyond Cameroon's border, international eyes are watching closely. Powers like the United States, France, and the European Union are taking notes of unprecedented obedience, reading it as a sign of deep popular discontent. In this silent, widespread protest, Issa Chiroma's influence is unmistakable, challenging the declared victory and forcing the world to consider who truly holds the moral authority in Cameroon.